Good afternoon and welcome on in to another episode of From Day One. Let's see what we have available for us today over in the Ascension ticket, where we will start today's festivities at. And we have Heal the Heroes for 110,000 health in the campaign, 10 daily quests, 5 times tower using a tank and winning, and the weekly and 3-day are done. 3-day will come back in as of tomorrow. So those should fall very nonchalantly as the day goes on. So no real rhyme or reason to worry much about those. They should basically fall as we do our normal tasks for the day, so that will be fine. The current task for the Valentines will pull on out at Guild Reset today. Nothing will come in tonight for just one day of blank. Then tomorrow night, at this time when the Asgard battles come into play, also the new Facebook and web weekend event, Time of the Fearless, will load in for us to enjoy, and that is mostly a free-to-play event. So therefore, those of you who do not wish to spend any money at all will actually be quite served by this weekend event. There's only one task in the list of 8 that you had to have had or do have to spend money to do. There is no buy or spend emerald task in Time of the Fearless. The only one you would have is having VIP level, but it's not a requirement to get a great amount of goodies out of the event. Alrighty. So actually, let's go to special events because I want to see how many more items to do. Okay. So this is the Valentine's Day event that leaves today. Have to spend 200 more emeralds to get 3, or 50 to get 7. Spend less than 100 energy to get 35. 2 chests. Okay, so we can do the chest easy in Outland. And all of those goodies. Let's get some music. Alright, I do apologize. Somebody is at the door, so I do need to run real quick. Enjoy the fight. I'll be back as quickly as possible. My apologies, gang. I expected some music to play, but I guess the media server did not want to, be kind and not rewind, as the old saying goes. There we are. So let's get back to the fighting one more time in the Monolith of Enmity, which of course is in Chapter 8. Once this battle's over, we'll get back to more normal tasks. Especially since we got nothing there. But at least those did get the meter going. And of course, the particular knock on the door was actually of a Jehovah's Witness. I certainly hope that they enjoy their stockpiled riches in heaven, as they believe, by being turned away yet again. Yes, believe it or not, the Jehovah's Witness sect of religion actually has it built into their own faith. So you're basically supposed to go out and basically preach the word to everybody you can, and not to be downtrodden by being rejected. That each rejection builds their reward that's supposedly waiting for them when they do pass on to heaven. So if their belief is correct, for me to be able to get back to you guys to continue this episode, I inadvertently help them have a little more in that next life. Alrighty. So now let's rock down the daily quest. First of the few that we have completed. And then, of course, the ones we need to complete. One thing. Before we go any further, one quick second. Take me back to special events for 1 second, please. Okay, there's still 2 days and change. That's why I wanted to make sure. 2 days and change till the Lord of the Arena, the common event, isn't going to change. Even though we won't have anything to replace this Time to Love event tonight. We ain't going to get a new common event. They'd want us to hold one of our tasks back. Alright, 32? Yeah, about 32 energy to get the 350. Which means we could easily do a 36 auto for skin stones. Let's do chapter 5. That'll be 12 times 336. Hey, we got 2. Not a bad pull. Of course, we gotta wade ourselves through the rarity fair. Nexters is actually now working nice, so, well, knock on wood, that remains. That wasn't enough? I swore it would have. Kira, do you have a mid card? Chapter 4. Okay, that's enough finally to trigger the knot. The love energy, where it be. Okay, again, yeah, stop singing. We'd have to do 970 to get the next one, which would be 500 stones. Because each of those chests have 10 skin stones of the choice that you make. Alright, back to the daily quest. Okay, so the heroic missions are complete. Task finishes. Pet summoning. Out to the egg yard, everybody. I think I finally figured out why the media player did not play music while I had to take care of the Jehovah's Witness. It's reporting a report crash program that's popped up in the activity monitor. I'm using an old Mac for that particular instance. I usually, for that reason, will leave the activity monitor running on that Mac so I can see what is or isn't actually running on the application, on the actual console. Let me see. Sometimes you can get out of the report crash and it will still continue. Sometimes it'll cause a full crash and we'll have to almost reboot everything. We'll see which we have this time around. Titan artifacts are next. If we do have to fully reboot, it ain't going to be the world's worst thing, because I'll be honest, I haven't rebooted the bad boy in, I'd probably say, at least a week. So it could probably definitely use a rebooting. Alright, cross-server Tournament of the Elements while we wait. Starting with Chapter 1. Well, Stage 1, that is. Perfect, flawless victory. Onward to Stage 2. Yeah, I'd say it's about just under 7 days because the activity monitor is reporting 6 days and change of activity. Stage 3. Onward to Stage 4. Well, there are a few browser extensions still there. Or was the crash on the media player instead? Trying to juggle 2 computers at the same time here, folks. Stage 5. The last one we can auto-rate. So far, so good. Good enough to pass. Stage 6, the stage that I normally fall in both servers. Alright, let's start with the 97 water team. Alright, regardless if it's going to continue or not, I'm going to just restart the machine over there. Yeah, of course, the second I tell it to restart, now everything starts running again on it. This is the day of my life here. Alright, anybody with a friends don't let friends do a 2-2-1 pattern? Usually not at this high of a level, but never hurts to look. Got an Earth team we're up against here. We got their shield up. There's that shield. Plays 2 at the moment. That's 3 plus 1 as Raji comes back up. And no. Evelyn's last holding, and there she goes. Alrighty. That's the best we're going to be able to do in this round. Pick up our coin prices. Thank you very much, Cross-Server Tournament of the Elements. Alright, who's going to get their purple spark today? And today it can be the absolute star Yasmin. Kira in mind for it tomorrow. Okay, I don't know how you normally would restart computers there, Apple, but when I do, I'd expect it to have a fully refreshed OS. It came up, and everything still had the 6.5 days listing time, and I was like, no. Alright, but I think we're actually going to be at a place where we can get it going again now. That does remind me we do have something to do here in just a second. Well, let's upgrade to hero skills. I gotta have somebody who's in our top tier that hasn't had their 4, right? Yep, right here. Okay. That'll do it. Alrighty, so we'll X out and go back to the top to collect. As we go down the collection line. Alright. Actually, with 46, we can even collect the first of the 3 dailies. Alright. So, what it did remind me though on that reboot is we do have an update. Are you ready? We're now at 71.80% of goal. Thank you all very, very, very much. We all here at GC Hero Wars are greatly appreciative as we finally approach the old proverbial clubhouse bend to go ahead and finally get to that 100% goal so Foxy will not give us the cold shoulder anymore. Will actually, give us a look. So we appreciate all of your lovely watching views, and please keep them up and keep us moving in the right direction. Alrighty. So it looks like we're going to need to do top campaigns to move that number, because the 3 or 4 that we did look at, it's only moved 2,100 points. Of course, we really didn't do much of the abilities, so that also would lead a situation into that. Alrighty, so the next of the 15s. There goes that task. Actually, let's head on up and see if we have any spears that we can redeem. On the Guild Island, we do have enough for 1 trip, so let's see what we get. 30 for Vulcan the Volcanical. 30 for Nova, who loves the Nova Blast. 30 for Sylvia, and unfortunately I do apologize, Sylvia, my dear, I do not have a nickname for you. If anyone does, please send it over to gcherowars@gmail.com or in the comments below. If it's good and we use it, we will definitely credit you with naming of that particular nickname. Any others? Nope. So we do pick up with 1, 2, 3, not average. Slightly above average, actually. We usually consider 4 a great one. So 5, 10 gets us over 2,100. If we redeem for solely gold, it's 4.2 mil. Titan Potions, 8,400. And Sparkies, only 430. Can't see any Titans that are near and dear to the heart. Hyperion at 10, needing 1490. Araji needing 490. Eden needing 900. Looks like we do have our next Titan event coming up in March, if Nexter sticks to pattern. And considering the pattern we had, it should be the Earth one, so Eden would be getting an attempt at that turn. Nova, only 55 to go to get absolute there. Mari at 1233 to go. Angus 1285. Moloch 1028. Of course, Vulcan is absoluted. Avalon 1458. Sylvia 1065. And finally, Enos 1260. So our closest for the next trip is, where was he? I think it was this one. Yep, Nova at just 55 little boys and girls to pick up. Don't think I have any chests that'll do for Nova. But let's take a look real quick. We'll see. Inventory. Consumables. Nope, that's Angus Sigurd and Moloch. And that's fire only, so that won't help the earth. Alright, let's see what today's 3 platinum boxes will contain. And about a total nothing burger. Damn nothing burgers. Alrighty, Grand Arena we go to next. Rank currently at 657, so we did drop a little more than 100 slots. Still at the 14 per level, so not too terribly shabby. Okay, let's click here. See what we have. Starting with Melodus. No, well, got a naked Yasmin with a weak team. So I'm actually gonna do this. I'm gonna go 2 and 1. Put the top team on 2, put the second team on slot 1. And it's all, for the most part, going to depend on how quickly it's able to go ahead and get to that naked Yasmin. If it gets to that naked Yasmin quickly enough, we'll be all great and happy. If it doesn't, it will be a loss. That's going to be about the only chance comparison we have. It's all going to hinge on that. And that'll be at the first of 3 battles. We'll know pretty quickly. Sounds of Dominion in the Grand Arena. Here we go. Oh, they've already used their last rights. Right now, 5 plays 4. 5 plays 3. 5 plays 2. You got that Yasmin out quickly. Wait a minute, that wasn't the Yasmin fight. It must be on number 2 that the Yasmin fight was. Okay, there was an Astaroth in front, and the naked Yasmin, the one that they've got their Yasmin on. Oh yeah, it is too, because I did not have Yasmin on Yasmin. Alright, so this is the one that's going to make the determination. Yeah, there it is. Did not know that she had skin, so... Oh, shoot! I really set wrong. This is the worst team. Oh. This is not good. Not good at all. Now I gotta hope that my B team is able to take on a Dante. And a Carter. Oh, fuck. Well, Aurora goes down quickly. It's quite squishy. Cart gets down, we got a chance. It's all gonna depend on Dante here. Ah, the soul pull saved me. The soul pull of Iris saved that fight. Thank you, Iris. That will move the stats up to 554. Is it 500 or 400, the next score level for coins? Okay, it's 500. It goes to 18, and then it's every 100 until you get to the top 100. All right, so we need 54 more slots in the Grand Arena to move up. In the regular arena, spot of 386 actually has us up one spot since the last time we had a report there. Interesting. Alrighty, so let's see what we have. These are going to be a lot more hard fights to pull off, unfortunately, due to not only the level, but where we are in the rankings. Is there's going to be less and less solid squads up here for you to face. Or the lines are actually going to be quite decently balanced. Yeah, let's try a 3-member deal. Even though they're level 115, they've only got 170 K power. Now this could still be a total of nothing burger and be a loss, but compared to all the rest that I was looking at, it was probably one of the few that was looking to at least be possible. All 3 are wearing skins. Astaroth does have some decent beef on him, not taking a huge down drop. Yeah, oh, yeah, we lost. No reason to hang around, it's a loss. It's a loss. L-O-S-E. Lose. Monolith of Guile is up next. Healing here third. You also won't use anyone else's supers. Try to prolong the fight a little bit. Actually, I'm thinking I might use Celeste's heal super in a second. Try to maximize heal. And I didn't do too much because it only heals until it's full. Unfortunately, same here. They're just not dealing enough damage to him. Don't think that's going to be too much of a change in the number, but let's gotta go into the Ascension ticket to see. Yeah, it still ain't moving much. Let's do let's do a Chapter 11 fight. That should have a lot more need for energy. That should have a lot more need for energy heals than a Chapter 8. Yes, we have the boss thing. Damn it. She got out of it too quickly. Pull it. Oh, you can pull a full out of that one. Definitely getting a lot more feel than as long as time doesn't come affect her, I'm going to let them go without using any of their specials except the healing specials. that's enough. That one fight to get that 110k. Alrighty. So, actually, let's go back in the campaign, because the campaign should advance itself. Didn't. So, actually, raid the other two. There's a rhyme or reason for doing so. First of all, let's collect the end of chapter prize. That we can definitely use. That we can use. That we can use. Can't use the other three. Can definitely use the money. And 10 Kristas gets us to a total of, well, 11 Kristas. The reason why is come down to quest. We should now get a quest credit for, yep, Doomsday missions. But I should have realized this before I clicked the other one. Is I'll actually sit on that one. Because we can collect those hills where we have a mission that requires us to get hero stones. And take a slight double dip on them. It's going to bring us alternative music from next year's, but the media server still isn't responding. I'm going to have to do some work in between episodes to figure out what's going on it. Alright, let's collect our 2 prizes. Blue items. Green and black with a touch of blue. Alrighty. And that gets us to about 43 minutes in, so we still definitely have some time for the episode. So back to the Grand Arena we go. See if we can get under 500. Not with that lineup. Also, not with that. 500 technically would count. Fortunately, just a little too much power to do that. Well, 3 would be a definite play, but the question is, what would be the other play? Let's try it. 2, 3. Whoa, shoot. I guess we won't try it. Because if I didn't click the reset. If it comes back up, we will. One would be a play, but the other one definitely is not. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, it's 1, 3. So, up. Yep, 1, 3. Okay, they flipped perfectly. Good. Alright, the one I'm really worried about, though, is the first fight. Carcass Sponge, at least got out of, Oh, got out of Yasmin, too. This is actually feeling quite good now. And it is quite good. That's 1-0 lead. Okay, fight 2 is, of course, the one we expected to lose, our throwaway fight. that is up to come next. There it is. So it's 1-all, 3 levels my senior. As we go to the fight that's going to matter. Fight number 3. Alright, so we have Chaba, Astaroth, Arachne, Maya hiding behind wings, and Thea. Out against, there he is, Luther, Maya, Arachne, Yasmin, and Lilith. And looking good for the offense as we move up to rank 449 in the offense. I said 449, not that. And of course that gets us 18 an hour, and the next level would be 22 at 49 more spots to get to rank 400. I like it when a lying computer likes to report that something's using 1200% of computer resources. It's kind of like a practicality and possibility there. Let's try Bonka. 197. So giving us 32k, but the power level, the raw level, is not all she writes, so to speak. So we have Astaroth, Kiarth, Yasmin, Celeste, and Martha, a double healer team. Up against my Astaroth, Yasmin, Kira, Celeste, and Iris. Down 1, down 2, down 3, down 4. Only 1 left. Looks like they're down to 3. Trying to get this damn Celeste out of here. Right, there we go. Finally cut into the healing. Now going after Martha. And finally, Kiartho gets the job done and turns me away. Are you fucking kidding me? We already have a report crash trying to get the computer to start? Yeah, something really I'm going to have to work on without you guys. Alright, claim our 3 new tasks. Right, let's go down the line just to see if there's anything else. Seek ye first the nice heart coins of friendship. Anything else in the adventure? Lord of the Arena. It's just 2 fights. Alrighty, as we approach the final minutes, anything we're going to do left with this task or not? We would need 4 more tasks to get the 300k and 30, which would require 9 more chests in Outland. Not really worth there to move on. 864 energy. That would get you 500. 200 emeralds to get 15 stones. 450 to get 7. Thing is, I wouldn't just blow 450 to blow 450 though. It would have to be something that's actually something we could use. To move that needle to go ahead and do a 450. Only possible thing I think that might be at least thinkable to do. Titan Valley, please. Elemental Spirits. Yeah, let's do 1 level via emeralds. That'll be 250. Then I could actually just do 200 energy. That wouldn't be as much of a crying pain to do. That'll get us 2 levels. Oh, just I ain't gonna go to 1500. There is enough justification that it's cheap enough to get those. And we get another 15k there. And 14 potions there. And I think that still would leave 2 missions shy of the next level. Yeah, 28. So you'd have to either go and do 9 Outland chests. And then 864 of energy. Or spend another 750 emeralds. You'd have to do 2 of those 3. Yeah, it's not going to be worth it. So we will directly then draw a close to the event. And to this particular episode. Do make sure you come on back for part 2 later this evening. And of course, part 3 in the overnight, where Art Bell and the great Neil deGrasse Tyson will take calls from listeners about anything they wish about the cosmos. So as always, please make sure you do like, share, and subscribe. Get us to those goals of 5,000 views, and Boxy will stop giving us the cold shoulder over at Nexters, and 1,000 subscribers, so YouTube will do the same. Again, we're over 71% of the way to that goal. Please keep helping us get there. I'd love to be there before the end of the month. CoinBase and Ibotta are below. Both will give you $10 free. I'm working on another one that you won't even have to go through a serious sign-up process, spend any money. Just spend your time to get some free ones. I'm hoping to have that available for either part 2 or part 3 tonight. So stay tuned for that. Another way to earn some free coins, free money, to be able to get some free items for your team here in Dominion without coming out of your own pocket. And if you do wish to be a fully free-to-play player, just get you some free money. So until we do come back and join each other once again, please make sure you do love one another. All your fights in Dominion are awesome. And of course, like, share, and subscribe as we continue to march on, as we continue the quest here from... Actually, before I go real quick, let us know below if you'd like to see a mobile edition of From Day One. We might start that in March if there is enough demand. Got a BlueStack set up so we can actually have video and stream it. So if people would like to see a mobile edition from the mobile version of Hero Wars of From Day One, starting an account from the beginning, let us know. We might get that started. Again, until then, please continue to come on back. Part 2, and of course, the Midnight in the Desert in the Overnight in Part 3, as we continue to march on here from Day One. Have a great afternoon. We'll see you tonight.